This conference will now be recorded.
Madan Mohanji, did you receive that documents? HANA related, ABAP on HANA related documents, did you receive?
No, Anil, I didn't get it.
Just to give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Budi, mummy ki vamma phone. Okay, line lo untanu ivamma. Hello, Siri. సరే దాని సంగతి తర్వాత కానీ నేను 2-3 days బ్యాక్ మదన్ మోహన్ అనే అమ్మాయికి ప్లస్ రవి అనే అబ్బాయికి ఇద్దరికి అబాప్ ఆన్ హనా సంబంధించిన ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ పంపని చెప్పారు 2-3 days బ్యాక్. లేదు no she didn't get. Ravi, I don't know. First of all you try to send that లేదు అది ఓకే ఇప్పుడు already I sent the mail ID, right? సరే నేను ఇప్పుడే వాట్సాప్ లో పంపిస్తున్నాను. ముందు ఈ అమ్మాయి మదన్ మోహన్ కి త్వరగా పంపించు. ఓకే no problem just sending 1 minute. పంపించాను ఒకసారి చూడు, చెక్ చేసి నువ్వు. ఓకే నో ప్రాబ్లం, ఆఫ్టర్ 1 hour నో ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకే బాయ్. Hello Madan Mohan ji, sorry actually I said to my wife, she forgot it actually. You will receive okay, today you will receive. Sorry, extend.
Okay.
స్వామి ఏంటి నువ్వు జాయిన్ అయ్యావు ఇప్పుడు? స్వామి ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయ్యావేంటి?
ఊరికే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను, డిలేట్ అవుతుంది.
ఇది హనా క్లాస్, అబాప్ ఆన్ హనా క్లాస్, ఇది నీకు అర్థం కాదు. సారీ. ఓకే అనుష గారు అండ్ మదన్ మోహన్ జీ అండ్ ఉమా గారు, good morning and good evening. Okay, see, in our yesterday's class we discussed actually classes are how many types totally? There are two types of classes. The first one is local class, and the second one is what? It's a global class. See, in our previous class we discussed the local class. Today we people are going to discuss the global class. Okay, and see, yesterday I said one point. What is the exact difference between the local class and global class? The exact difference is once you create the functionality inside of the local class, that functionality you can't reuse it outside of the classes. That means in other programs you can't use that functionality, but if you write any functionality inside of the global class, that functionality you can reuse anywhere. Anywhere. That anywhere means in other programs also you can call. Okay, clear the point? And see how we need to see how we people can create the global class. How we people will create the global class. How we people will create the global class means, yes, by use the transaction code SC24. See, that means we people can create the global class by using the screen class builder. By using the class builder screen. With the help of the class builder screen only, we can create the global class. If you want to open the class builder screen, how we people can open means, yes, with the help of the transaction code SC24. With the help of the transaction code SC24. With okay, now see here, I am going to say one requirement here. For example, I have a customer. Okay, just for example, I have a cab Gemini client. This cab Gemini client asked me, Krishna, I'll give the customer number. I'll give the customer number as an input. For example, customer number 1000. If I give the customer number, if that, see, for example, here I'm going to give the customer number 1000. If that customer number exists in the customer table, if the customer number existed in the customer table, then entire customer 1000 record I need to display. I need, okay, see here, see, if you provide the customer number 1000, if you provide the customer number 1000, that 1000 related, if you provide the customer number 1000, if you provide the customer number 1000, that 1000 related record existed. If the 1000 related, okay, that means which customer number you will provide as an input. Which customer number you will provide as an input. If that customer number existed in this customer table, then the entire record we need to display. Okay, for example, I will give the customer number 1000. For example, I'm going to give the customer number 1000. If the 1000 customer number existed in customer table, then I need to see here, I need to see the entire customer number 1000 related record. Okay, clear? Clear the point? Anusha Garu and Madan Mohanji and Uma Garu, up to this clear or having any doubt?
Yeah, clear.
Clear, sir.
Yeah, next, Anusha Garu and Uma Garu. Okay, if you people need explanation in Telugu, you no need to worry. I'll give the explanation in Telugu and English. You no need to worry. Okay. See, if any point, if you didn't get any point, if you didn't get the clarity, then just you people ask me. I can explain in Telugu also. Okay, no need to worry. అర్థమైందండి అనుష గారు నుమ్మ గారు అర్థమైందా?
Okay, sir.
అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు? ఒకవేళ మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే అడగండి, నేను తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్తాను. ఓకే, నో నీడ్ టు వరీ. ఓకే, నేను ఎందుకంటే ఇంగ్లీష్ లో చెప్తుంది, ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఇంటర్వ్యూ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో దే విల్ ఆస్క్ యూ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్, నాట్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. సో దట్స్ వై mostly we try to give the preference, okay, for English. Okay. Okay, see here, now I need to do this requirement using the global class. Okay, now the point is what, if I want to create this requirement using the global class, I need to open the screen class builder. With the help of the class builder screen only, I can create the global class. So see here, I'm going to create, see here, I'm going SC24. Try to specify the Z, okay, class, okay, here customer display. This is my class name. This is my class name. Once you provide the class name, just try to click on the create button. When you click on create button, see here, it is asking the short description. Just try to provide the short description. See here, customer general information. Okay, then after, see, I said yesterday's class, I said, okay, we have the access specifiers or access modifiers. What are those? Public, private, protected. You can see public, private, protected, and there is another one, abstract also. See, we people will discuss about this abstract later. Okay, later means in future concepts, we need to see, in future classes we need to discuss abstract class and abstract methods. Okay, okay, at that time we people will discuss, you don't need to worry. Okay, now generally you try to specify the public. Okay, then see here see, these are the class types, usually above class. Okay, just you don't need to worry about all these things. Okay, next see here, you can see the final check button. What is the what is the purpose of final check button? You will identify maybe in tomorrow's class. Why means, if you are going to see, we have the concepts interface and inheritances. Interface and inheritances. Okay, in that interface and inheritance concepts, so we people will discuss about the final checkbox. And one more thing, if you are going to create a normal global class, so you no need to touch this one. Just to try to provide the short description and select the access modifiers, then click on the save button. I'm going to save in the local object. Now see here, this is the class. Inside of the class, you can see all these are the tabs. Property tab. Properties tab is nothing but attribute tab. Okay, click on that attribute tab. See, if you click on that attribute tab, then you can see the technical information. Then you can see the technical information of the class. See here, you can see this is the class. It's a short description. It is related to public, and see here where we saved which user, these things only. Next, see, the super class, all these things will come in coming classes, only no need to worry. Okay, so see here, next there's a tab, interface tab. We have the concept interface. We have the concept interface. Okay, we people will discuss that one maybe after 2 days. Before going to discuss interface, okay, we need to know what is the class. We need to know what is the class, how we people can create the class locally and globally. Then after, we need to know what is an inheritance. We need to know. Then only we need to go for the interfaces. Okay, see, we people will discuss. See, we have the concept interface. Then we people will discuss this one. Next, here you can see the friends tab. Here the friends tab is nothing but it's a friend class. It's a friend class. We people will discuss this friend class also. Okay, later, not now. Okay, now see here, attributes. Here the attributes is nothing but if you want to define any variables, if you want to define any variables like internal tables, work areas, or any variables, you need to declare here. Next, methods. Methods means, see, inside of the class, we need to define the methods. We need to declare the methods. Inside of the class, we need to declare the methods in methods tab only. In methods tab only, we need to declare the methods. And one more thing, and one more thing is, and one more thing is, and one more thing is, if you are going to create a class, means 100% inside of the class, you need to write the code using the methods only. In normal ABAP, we people are using
Sir,
function
voice
modules.
not reading.
Sorry, voice disconnected. Huh? You people are getting my
Breakup in
voice.
voice.
You people are getting my voice, or any problem from my side? Hello.
We are getting it, Anil. It's clear.
క్లియర్ యా ఉమా గారు క్లియరా? ఏమైనా డౌట్స్, ఏమైనా వాయిస్ లో బ్రేక్ వస్తుందండి ఉమా గారు?
Okay, sir. Good.
అమ్మ అనుష, ఐ థింక్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ యువర్ సైడ్. యూ ప్లీజ్ ట్రై టు రీజాయిన్, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ మీరు ఎక్కడన్నా సిగ్నల్ వచ్చే చోట కూర్చోండి అమ్మా. ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఈస్ నో ప్రాపర్ సిగ్నల్, దెన్ యుల్ గెట్ దిస్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ డిస్టర్బెన్సెస్. ఓకే, అండ్ జస్ట్ ఎక్కడన్నా సిగ్నల్ వచ్చే చోట కూర్చోండి. ఓకేనా? నెక్స్ట్, see here, and the point, see here, the point is, in normal ABAP, we people will use the function modules. In normal ABAP, we people will use the function modules. But okay, we people will use the function modules in normal ABAP. But we are going to discuss the advanced ABAP. In advanced ABAP, we people need to use the methods. Instead of the function modules, we need to go with the methods only. Instead of that methods only, we need to write the ABAP code. Okay, the next, see, we have the events. For example, we discussed in reports. Did you people remember? Start of selection, initialization, start of selection. Okay, at selection screen, end of selection, top of page, at line selection, at user command, top of page during line selection. We discussed the events in reports, right? Anushagar and
Yes,
Umaga.
sir.
Did you people remember? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so such type of events we people can declare in this tab. Okay, so that type of. Next to types is nothing but structure. Okay, if you want to define the structure, you can define. See, alias is nothing. You no need to specify any alias names here. Just leave it this one. Okay. Next here. Okay, just leave it. Okay. Now see here, we are going to create the class. Okay. See here, going to create the class means so inside of the class, okay, we need to write the ABAP code. We need inside of the class, we need to write the ABAP code. Okay, using the methods. We need to write the ABAP code using the methods, right? Using the methods only, we need to write the ABAP code. So in the methods tab, you try to mention your method name. You can specify any method, any name. I'm going to specify get customer. Then see here, level, here, see here. Here I need to say one important point here. Actually, methods are two types here. In a object-oriented concepts, okay, methods are two types: instance method and static method. Instance method is nothing but dynamic method. That means you if you declare the method as an instance method, then you will provide that input value for that method at the time of executing the program. At the time of executing the program only, you will provide the input value for that method, for the instance methods. Static method means what? You will provide the input value at the time of declaring the method. That means inside of the class, if you define the method as a static, then we need to provide the input values inside of the static method only. We want to provide the input values at the time of executing the program. But if you select the method as an instance, if you select the method as an instance, you will provide the input values for that method at the time of executing the program. Okay, clear? Madan Mohanji, clear or having it out?
Yes. Can you give an example for this?
Yeah, I'll show you that one.
Oh.
I'll show you. Okay, just I'm asking theoretically clear?
Yeah.
Theoretically clear? Okay,
Yes.
well, one second, Madam Munshi. Amma Anusha and Uma garu ikkada entante manaki methods two types. అదేంటంటే ఇన్స్టెన్స్ మెథడ్ అండ్ స్టాటిక్ మెథడ్. ఇన్స్టెన్స్ మెథడ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే మనం ఇదిగోండి ఈ మెథడ్ ని నేను ఇన్స్టెన్స్ మెథడ్ గా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి. అప్పుడు ఈ మెథడ్ కి ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ ఉంటాయి చూసారా, ఆ ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ ఇస్తాను. ఓకే, ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేటప్పుడే మనం పర్టికులర్ మెథడ్ కి ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చాం అనుకోండి, ఆ మెథడ్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ మెథడ్ అంటే డైనమిక్ మెథడ్. అంటే ఏంటి, ఏదైనా ఒక మెథడ్ ని ఇన్స్టెన్స్ మెథడ్ గా మనం సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటే ఆ మెథడ్ కి సంబంధించిన ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూస్ ఆ మెథడ్ కి సంబంధించిన ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇస్తాం. స్టాటిక్ మెథడ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే ఆ మెథడ్ ని డిక్లేర్ చేసేటప్పుడే ఆ మెథడ్ లోపలే వాల్యూస్ ఎంత డిస్ప్లే అవ్వాలని చెప్పేసి రాసేస్తాం. ఓకేనా, క్లియరా? అప్ టు దిస్ క్లియర్?
Clear, sir.
మదన్ మోహన్ జీ, Here the point is if you select any method as an instance for that method, you will provide the input values at the time of executing the program only. But for the static method, you will provide the input values at the time of declaring the method instead of the method only. Okay, so see here, I'm going to select the instance method. Here the visibility is public. This is a public. Always see here, I said inside of the public session only we need to define the methods, right? So I mentioned. Now here, getting customer information. I just provide. And next, did you people remember inside of the function modules we have import and export parameters, right? See here, I'm going to show you. Just right. See here, see, I'm going to click on the pattern. For example, reuse with grid display. Click on enter. See here, see here. This is the function module. This is the function module. This is the function module. Inside of the function module, you can see importing parameters. All see, all these are the importing parameters. Similarly, we have exporting parameters also. We have see here, importing and exporting. Okay, how the function module having the importing and exporting parameters. Similarly, method also will have the import and export parameters. So this is my own method. For this method, I need to declare import and export parameters, right? So see, select the method, click on the parameters button. Then you try to provide the import parameter. Import is nothing but input value. So see here, okay, I'm going, for example, IM underscore Kunal. You can give anything, no problem. Typo, see here, typo, importing. That means what? With the help of this parameter, I can provide the input value. So see here, Kunal, click on it. Now the point is what? With the help of IM underscore Kunal, I can provide the customer number as an input. Once I provide the customer number, if that customer number existed, then I need to get the customer information. How can I get the customer information? With the help of the exporting parameter. Okay, exporting parameter. Just I mentioned exporting. Okay, here exporting. Now K1 is Quora. That means what? You see here, if you provide the customer number, if that customer number, okay, if that customer number exists in this customer table, if the customer number exists, if the customer number exists in this customer table, then that customer number we people will get with the help of this exporting parameter. With the help of this exporting parameter. Okay, clear? Okay, clear. See, clear the point. See, here once again I'm going to say importing parameter. Okay, with the help of the see in importing parameter tab, if you define any variable, okay, with the help of this variable, we people can provide the input value. We people can provide the input value. And see, exporting parameter. Export parameter. See, if in exporting parameter tab, if you provide any variable, with the help of, okay, with the, see, in exporting parameter tab, if you provide any variable, with the help of this variable, we people can get the output value. We people can get the output value. Anusha garu and Uma garu, we already discussed this one. Did you people remember first when I thought that function module creation in our app, I explained importing parameter, exporting parameter, and changing parameter also, right? Did you people remember?
Yes.
See here, once again, see, I'm going to remember that one. See, this is, see here, this is a variable. This variable is belongs to importing. That means what? With the help of this importing parameter, I can provide the input value. Here I'm going to provide the input value Kunal. That is customer number I'm going to provide. Next, okay, this is what exporting parameter. You can provide any name, no problem. Exporting. See this. I just this parameter is belongs to exporting parameter. That means what? With the help of this exporting parameter, we people can get the record from this customer table. Which customer number you will give? If that customer number existed, that customer related record we people will get from this customer table with the help of this exporting parameter. Okay, clear the point? Up to this clear? See, in every method, we need to, okay, every method we need to specify. In every method, we need to specify import and exporting parameters. In every method, we need to specify import and exporting parameters. Okay, clear? Up to this clear or having it? Mother Mohanji, clear or having any doubt? Hello, Mother Mohanji.
Clear, yeah, clear. Yeah, clear. Anil.
Right. Yeah, Anusha, Amma Anusha and Uma garu. Clear? Any doubts?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Next, I'm going back to the method. Next, see here. Now, inside of this method, we need to write the code. Inside of this method, we need to write the code. So if you want to write the inside of the method, if you want to write the code inside of the method, see here the point is you need to select the method and click on the source code button, or else just try to double click on the method. Yes, I'm going to do the changes, right? Yes. Then see here, you can see method and method name. If you want to see the import and export parameters of this method, if you want to see the import and export parameters of this method, see here, see sometimes, okay, option signature will be here. If you not see, if you didn't find, then click on the part more, you can see the signature button. You can see the signature button. Just try to click on the signature button. If you click on the signature button, then see here, you can see the import and export parameters of this method. Now see here, now you need to write the code. See here, the point is what? I need to fetch the particular customer record from the KNM table. So can you please tell me the select query? Anusha garu, single record, not all the records.
Select
For
single.
example, if I, sorry, yeah, select
Single.
single star. Next,
Kenyan.
from KNM. Okay, next.
Work area.
Into here, work area is nothing but just like an exporting parameter. Okay, because we peoples will get the output from this exporting parameter, right? So once here, here we are getting the entire single record from the KNM, from the customer table we are getting. Then we need to pass into the exporting parameter here. Here, the exporting parameter is nothing but just like a work area. Okay, see here, ex underscore mara, ex underscore mara. Yeah, next. Yeah, please, please continue. Umaji, continue. Tell me. Yeah. See, yeah, please, చెప్పండి ఉమా గారు కరెక్టే. What you are saying, that's 100% correct. Please complete this remaining statement. Yeah, see here, where Kunar equal to which customer number you are going to give. I said what I said here. With the help of importing parameter, we can provide the input value. So see here, I will give the customer number. If that customer number existed in this exporting parameter, then that customer related entire single record we people will get it. See here, see which customer number you will give. That customer number will be in this exporting parameter. If that customer number existed in this exporting parameter, then that customer number later entire single record we people will get it. Okay, clear? Clear? Madan Mohanji and Anusha Garu and Uma Garu, you people are clear. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, clear.
I will ask you one thing. I will ask you one question here. See here. Select. Okay. Star from KNA1 into table, internal table. This is a one question. And next here, if you want, you can apply the where condition, no problem. Where Konar equal to IM underscore Konar. It's a one question. Select single star from KNA1 into table, internal table. Oh, sorry. I mentioned. Oh, sorry. Here I mentioned bar. No problem. Nothing will happen. KNA1. Okay. Sorry. By mistake, I mentioned here Mara. Instead of this one, okay, KNA1 will be. Okay. See here. Where into table KNA1. Okay. Where Kunar equal to IM underscore Kunar. See, can you please tell me the difference between these three select queries? This is correct. Okay, it's okay. And see, here the point is why. Here my question is why you pass the entire single record data into the exporting parameter? Why you didn't mention into table, internal table? Why you didn't pass this entire single record into table, internal table? That's my question.
Because we did not declare that. It's a structure. It's a work area where we declared. And
Yeah,
also for one single Kunar, one record will be there. Only single record will be there.
Okay. Next, Anusha garu and Uma garu. ఏమండి ఇక్కడ పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే సి ఇక్కడ అనుష గారు అండ్ ఉమ గారు ఎంటైర్ సింగిల్ రికార్డ్ మొత్తాన్ని ఎక్స్పోర్టింగ్ పారామీటర్ లో పంపిస్తున్నారు. దట్స్ ఓకే, ఎక్సలెంట్. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఎంటైర్ సింగిల్ రికార్డ్ మొత్తాన్ని ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ లోకి ఎందుకు పంపకూడదు? వై వీ షుడ్ నాట్ సెండ్ ద ఎంటైర్ సింగిల్ రికార్డ్ ఇన్ టు ద ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్?
సార్ సింగిల్ రికార్డ్ కి మనం ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ డిక్లేర్ చేయం కదా సార్, ఓన్లీ వర్క్ ఏరియాని డిక్లేర్ చేస్తాం.
యా, ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ అమ్మ అనుష, నీ పాయింట్ అమ్మ. వాట్స్ యువర్ పాయింట్?
మనం రాసిన ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో ఇంటర్నల్ టేబుల్ లోను అవి డిక్లేర్ చేయలేదు కదా సార్.
Uma said right. And Madan Mohanji, second point right, first point is wrong. And Anusha garu, see here the point is if I need the internal table, then I can declare. If I not need the internal table, I don't declare. First point. Second point is we are not going to fetch the multiple records. We are going to fetch the single record. If you want to display the single record, if you want to insert the single record, if you want to modify the single record, if you want to delete the single record, internal table is not required. What is the purpose of the work area? What's the purpose of the work area? Work area will fetch the record one by one from the internal table. It will get the from the internal table. The work area will fetch the one by one record. That means it will fetch the single record. It will display. It will fetch the single record. See, it will fetch the single record one by one. and it will display. If you want to insert the single record, we need to use the work area. No need the internal table. When we need to use the internal table, if you are going to work with if you are going to fetch the multiple records at that time, if you are going to fetch the multiple records, okay, at that time only internal table is required. But here we are going to fetch a single record. So I think I said the example for you. I think wife and husband example I told you, right? Did you people remember that one? Internal table is just like a husband. Work is just like a wife. I said at that time.
Yes.
Did you people remember? See here, if I say honestly, why I compare the internal table is the husband, work here is the wife is so. In our generally in our generally in our homes, wife responsibility is very high compared with the husband responsibility. But because okay, husband he won't take care of each and everything. If I say honestly, if I come to my side, I won't take any other responsibilities regarding to my home. 100% I won't take everything. My wife will take care of. What I will do is I'll do the job and I will do the online training. Okay, and daily 1 hour I'll play with my daughter. That's it. I won't do anything. Remaining everything, EMIs and network bills, milk bills, everything. My wife will take care. I won't consider. Okay, but because see, generally this is happening in every home. Generally, okay, that means what here? Wife has too much of responsibility than the internal table, than the husband, right? Okay, similarly here also, internal table it won't do anything. Internal table is just like a husband. Husband, what he will do? Just he will earn the money. That's it. He will earn the money. He will save that money. That's it. Okay, here also internal table, what it will do? Okay, inside of the internal table, we people can save the data temporarily, and on the temporarily saved data, as per the client requirement, we people will apply the calculations. Once you apply the calculations through the internal table, okay, then the internal table will store the result. That result who will fetch it? That result, that records who will fetch it means work area. With the help of the work area only, we people can do everything. Everything we people can do with the help of the work area only. If you want to insert, if you want to delete, if you want to modify, if you want to append, okay, if you want to okay, display, without work area we can't do here. But in OOPS ABAP, in object, see here the point is what single record I am saying. If you want to display the multiple records, 100% internal table is required. Okay, so here my humble request is okay, if you are going to fetch the single record, then no need to specify, no need to declare the internal table. Why I'm asking this means in interview point of view, there might be a chance to ask the question, what is the difference between the single star? What is the difference between the select star? Okay, they will ask you 100%. Okay, next. Up to this, people are clear, right? Okay, now I'm going to save, check it, activate it, click on enter. That's enough. I'm going back. Now I'm going to execute it. See here, click on execute. See, I'm going to give the, for example, customer number and click on execute button. That customer number is existed, so that's why we are getting the record. Okay, that customer number was existed, so that's why. Okay, that's why we have, see, that's why we got the record. Okay, clear? Up to this clear? Anusha Garu and Uma Garu and Madan Mohanji, clear the point up to this clear?
Yeah.
Now the point is what we create the global class. And I said one more point. What I said, once you create the global class, you can reuse it to a number of times as per your client requirement. I said, right? So see here. So just try to copy the class name. And I'm going for the SC38. I create the global class. That created global class I am going to use locally. So here, first of all, what I said, first of all, we need to create an object for the class. Okay, so see here, data. Why means with the help of the objects only we people can call the methods of the class. So here, obj type refer to class name. That's enough. That means see here, the point is what this obj, instead of the obj you can specify anything, no problem. Okay, this obj is going to refer this entire class. Which variable is going to refer the class? That variable only we need to consider as an object. So see here, create object obj. Now see here, start of selection. Now see here, click on the pattern button. See, please listen. Here I am going to say one point. How we people need to call the method. Okay, how we need to call the methods. I'm going to tell you in two ways. The first way is click on the pattern. We are not going to discuss the core ABAP. We are discussing the OOPS ABAP, right? So click on ABAP objects. Click on ABAP objects. Okay, click on ABAP objects. Then click on continue button. Okay, then see here, which one we need to create? We need to create the method. If you want to create the method, you need to select here. And instance is nothing but object. Which object we create that object? See, try to specify obj. Next, class name. Which class we created this class, right? Just try to mention the class. Once you mention the class, inside of the class, which method you declare, that will appear if you click on this F4 functionality. See here. Then you don't need to do anything. Just click on enter button. See here, you got the method. You got the method. The same method, this is the traditional way, old way. See, in ABAP on HANA, how we people will call this method? I'll tell you. See, in ABAP on HANA, no need to go for the pattern. It's not required. So, with the help of the object only, we people can call directly. How means you see here, obj singular mark, and see, press the control button and touch the space bar. Then you can see the get method. Click on the press and hold the shift button and touch the enter button. That's enough. See, you can call the method like this and you can call the method like this. This is the traditional way of call. This is a traditional method of the, there is a traditional calling. It's a advanced calling. It's a old, see, it's a old way to call the method. You can use anyone. You can call like this or you can call like this. That's your choice. Actually, in ABAP on HANA, we people will call the methods like this because in HANA Studio, you can't find the option pattern. There you can't find the option pattern. You can't find the option pattern. Here we have the option pattern, so that's why we are following the traditional way. Okay, so see here. So see here. Up to this clear? Up to this clear? See here. We need to provide the importing parameter. We need to provide the importing value. See here, input value. See, I'm going to give parameter 3 underscore custom type konar dot. Next, I'm going to give the input 3 underscore konar. Next, see here, just try to uncomment this one. Okay, see here. Here, see which customer number I will give. That customer number I'm going to provide as an input. Once you provide the customer number, if it is existed, we people will get through the exporting ex underscore bar. So this will have the output data. From this one we need to receive, right? So that's why here I'm going to specify data work area KNA1 type to KNA1. Now see here work area KLA1. That's enough. Now see here. You people are clear? Up to this clear? Mother Mohanji and Uma Garu and Anusha Garu. Clear? Clear the point?
Yes.
Hello, Mother Mohanji clear?
Yeah,
Mother
clear.
Mohanji clear?
P_Kunar you have given. It's cust, right? P_cust.
Haha, sorry, yeah, it's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Mother Mohanji clear, right? Okay. Yeah. Anusha Garu and Uma Garu. Mother Mohanji 1 minute. Anusha Garu and Uma Garu. అర్థమైందా అండి తెలుగులో చెప్పంటారా?
Clear.
హలో ఏమండి
ఒకసారి చెప్పండి
నాకు
సార్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ పర్ఫెక్ట్. ఈ మెథడ్ కాల్ చేయటం వరకు అర్థమైంది కదా? ఈ మెథడ్ కాల్ చేయటం వరకు అర్థమైందా? ఇది కూడా అర్థం కాలేదా?
సార్
ఏంటమ్మా?
అది అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే అమ్మా IM_Kunar అంటే ఇంపోర్టింగ్ పారామీటర్. ఈ ఇంపోర్టింగ్ పారామీటర్ ద్వారా మనం ఇన్పుట్ వాల్యూ ఇచ్చేది. నేనేం చేస్తున్నా అంటే ఇక్కడ పారామీటర్ ద్వారా కస్టమర్ నెంబర్ ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. పారామీటర్ ద్వారా కస్టమర్ నెంబర్ ని ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఇదిగోండి P_Cust అంటే కస్టమర్ నెంబర్. ఇక్కడ నేను ఏ కస్టమర్ నెంబర్ అయితే ఇస్తానో ఆ కస్టమర్ నెంబరు ఈ మెథడ్ ఏంటంటే ఇన్పుట్ గా తీసేసుకుంది. ఇన్పుట్ గా తీసేసుకొని మనం ఇచ్చిన కస్టమర్ నెంబర్ ఉందో లేదో మనం ఈ మెథడ్ లో సెలెక్ట్ క్వరీ రాసాం కదా, ఆ సెలెక్ట్ క్వరీ ద్వారా చెక్ చేసుకొని రిజల్ట్ ని EX_Mar పంపింది. రిజల్ట్ ని రికార్డు ఉంటే దీనిలో ఉన్న రికార్డ్ ని మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, ఒక మారా డిక్లేర్ చేసి ఆ మారాలు ఇగో దీనిలో ఉన్న డేటాని మారాలకు పాస్ చేస్తున్నా. అవుట్పుట్ డేటా దీనిలో మారాలకు పాస్ చేసి అంటే సారీ దీనిలో ఉన్న డేటాని నేను వర్క్ ఏరియాలోకి పాస్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను. వర్క్ ఏరియాలో పాస్ చేసుకుని ఇప్పుడు ఈ వర్క్ ఏరియా ద్వారా రికార్డ్ ని డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాను అన్నమాట. ఓకేనా? Clear the point?
ఓకే సార్.
Now see here, I'm going to teach the debugging. Then you people automatically you can get the point. Okay, no need to worry. See, I'm going to apply the breakpoint near the method. See, I'm going to apply the breakpoint here the method. Then I'm going to click on execute button. See, I'm going to provide the customer number. I just provide the customer number and click on execute button. When I click on execute button, see here, debugging started. See here, click on desktop 3. I'm going to click on F5. When I click on F5, this cursor will go inside of this call method. Okay, inside of this method code. Okay, so see here. So see here, this is where I wrote this code. Where I wrote this code in global class method, right? See here. Here see IM_Kunar means what? Customer number. Which customer number I provided? Customer number is what? 1000. If that customer number is existed in this EX_Mar, before debugging, just try to click on EX_Mar exporting parameter. There is no data before debugging. Now see here, click on F5. Now see here, click on EX_Mar. You can see which customer number you provided. That customer number is existed in this exporting parameter. Now EX_Mara having the record. Now EX_Mara having the data. Okay, now go back. Click on F5. Now see here, EX_Mara having the record. That means this EX_exporting parameter having the record, right? That record passed to the work area. Double click it now. Okay, clear? The work area having the record. Now the point is what I need to display. Okay, so see here. Clear the point up to this clear? Here, Anil Krishna, why you are not going to display means I didn't write the display functionality, right? So that's why I didn't display anything. Okay, clear?
క్లియర్ సార్.
Oh, one second. Oh, sorry here.
క్లాస్ రికార్డ్ చేయలేదు సార్.
Sorry. Just 1 second, 1 second. Unexpectedly, my system got restarted. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Up to this, you people are clear? Madan Mohanji and Anusha Garu and Uma Garu, up to this clear?
Yeah. Yes, Anil. Yeah.
And see, I'll show you the output tomorrow. Okay. My system unexpectedly it got restarted. Okay. Okay, clear? Any problem or clear the point? Clear, Madan Mohanji? Is it okay? In tomorrow's class, I will show you the output. Thereafter, we people will discuss the concept inheritance. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Anil. Yeah.
Okay. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And
Okay,
Madan
bye.
Mohanji, you asked me the question, instance method. What I said, we need to provide the input value at the time of executing the program. Okay.
Yeah.
See, did you observe? I just execute the program. When I execute the program, it asks the input value, that is customer number. I just
Yeah.
manually provide the value 1000.
Oh,
That means at the time of executing the program only. See, static method means what? Inside of the method only you need to write the code customer equal to 1000. That is hard code. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. We people will discuss tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
conference will now be recorded.